Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally on Blackpool branches. This is a route I've been highly anticipating. It is Just Train's first route for a Trains World, and today we are going to be driving the Class 142, otherwise known as the Pacer or the Nodding Donkey, from here at Blackpool South Station to Ormskirk, which Trains World service timetable thing. Estimates will take about an hour and 6 minutes. So, let's get going, shall we? The Class 142 Pacer, may I say from the start, is exquisitely modelled. It is a bit of the ugly duckling of British Rail, in my opinion, and they've done an exquisite job of modelling it. The sounds are great. There's 3 different engine variants included, which I can't name off the top of my head. 2 different British Leyland engines and 1 Cummins engine. I think we're in the Cummins engine version. There's 3 different liveries. We're in the Provincial blue livery. There's also a GMPT orange and a chocolate and cream skipper livery. Yeah, it's bonkers. We're in photo mode at the moment, so we don't lose too much time. As you can see, we're at Blackpool South, which is just 1 platform. But as you can see, at the time, this route is set in 1986, by the way. There's the Blackpool skyline in the background, and off in the distance, you can see Blackpool Tower there, which looks amazing. They've really done it well. But going back to this, at the time, most of Blackpool South Station was a wasteland, as they were in the process of actually demolishing the waiting booths, ticket offices, and parking lot that were there. Nowadays, it looks much nicer than this, but back then, it was just a total wasteland. It looked pretty terrible. But even the terribleness is exquisitely done, like the trackside... Whoops. Fence, stop getting in the way. Trackside details are good. Even this... whatever this is. Trash hopper is really nicely done. I actually have a friend who lives in Blackpool who is actually really excited about this route. There's even a little workman's hut. It looks really nice. But let's get going. I've already set up the Pacer. It, again, really nicely modeled. And if you, for some reason, wait a minute, I need to go into settings. My controls, mouse sensitivity. Put it at 8. For some reason my mouse isn't... Yeah, that's much more like it. If you set this door panel lock to on, you'll hear the guard buzzer when we're ready to go. So, shall we open the blind on the door? I'm not sure. It wasn't done prototypically, so I don't think... Oh, gosh. We will... Wait a minute. The sounds on this are really nicely done as well. Oh. I forgot to put the headlights on. Wait a minute, let's actually go back into photo mode, because I just messed that screenshot up badly. There we go. That's more like it. Left to hide overlay. Take screenshot. Alright. The Cummins engine sounds are, are taken off of Armstrong Powerhouse. You know them, they're great. And the other 2 sounds are a mixture, I think. Release the brakes. I'll do a notch 3 departure, as you would expect from this. Whoa, easy pal. We started rolling backwards there. Alright, we are off. Our destination today is Ormskirk. Yes, there are adjustable destination blinds. The destination blind has destinations for the Blackpool branches, Northern Transpennine, Tees Valley Line, and West Cornwall local routes. And this train also layers into the West Cornwall local route, as you would expect. Since it's a summer's day, fan on, Open the windows so you can get better sounds. Oh, put it up to notch 7 because we are running it slightly behind now. As you notice, there's also a slight HUD change as well, which I like personally. It's also wiper controls. It's a very simple unit to set up, really. Oh, just listen to it. It sounds gorgeous. Wait a minute. If you press G on your keyboard or here.
What will be arriving now? Squire's Gate.
Yes, you just heard that. That is a public announcement that just said we will shortly be arriving at Squire's Gate. And here's one of the modeled Pleasure Beach roller coasters. Looks amazing. Alright, come on. 1 mile to Squire's Gate, so let's cut the throttle. Actually, no, let's get, like, notch 4. I've never driven the Pacer before, obviously. I don't have Traits in Classics. I have never had the Armstrong Powerhouse version of this. Blackpool itself is really well done. Step 1 on the brakes. Alright. Hopefully we'll be arriving on time. As you can tell, this was originally a double section track area. Really nice trackside details. Just Trades have done an exquisite job on this unit. There's the engine buttons. Compressor speed up. Oh no, that was not good. I just activated the brakes. Oh no. Trust me to mess around with buttons I shouldn't be using. Dang it. Nice brake screech though. Okay. Don't touch the compressor speed up button, whatever you do. Alright, notch 7 departure. This is not what you would do. It would be heinous to do so if you were doing this in real life in the Pacer, but I have to. As you can see, also the smoke modeling has gotten significantly better as well. And also, if you have a look, if you look carefully, the suspension is really nicely modeled. Dynamic suspension as standard comes with this brake. Alright, nice disuse platform now. Step 1 on the brakes. Step 2. Step 3. So there's step 1, step 2, there's release, step 1, step 2, step 3. Why is that buzzer going off? Okay. There's step 1, step 2, step 3, emergency. So, okay. Quickly loading up passengers. Don't know why that buzzer is going off, honestly. Whoops. Release the brakes. And notch 7 departure because we are running a bit behind. So the Pacer is the main train included with this route, and it is fully custom modeled by Just Trains, and what was it? Wait a second. Okay, let's have a look at the bouncing suspension. Ooh, very nice. Look at that. Apparently for the cab bounce they used cab view footage from the real route, so it's prototypical. The Class 47 and the Class 08 Bronc are also included with the route. Both of those are recycled and updated from Northern Transpennine, or Tees Valley. I keep forgetting which. Wait a second, what's that? Really nice trackside detail though. Those sand dunes. If you live in Blackpool, please tell me what those are. Alright. Alright.
The next stop is St. Anne's-on-Sea.
Right. You just heard that. Next stop, St. Anne's. Okay. really nice sounds. Listen to that! Oh, I love this route already. This is the best route in Train Sim World already for me. I've been watching some of the preview live streams, but otherwise I haven't really watched any of the videos for this route, so I'm just going off what I know. Step 1 on the brakes. Step 2. Alright, here we go. St. Anne's on the Sea. There are 3 custom modeled signal boxes. Is this one of them? I don't know. Wait a minute, is it? Yeah, it must be. That's one of the custom signal interior boxes. When we stop, I'll take the exterior cam and have a look around. Alright. St. Anne's on the Sea is one of the best modeled stations. At the time, in 1986, it was actually in the process of getting almost completely knocked down. So, the station itself is a shambles, like temporary construction work everywhere, that sort of thing. So, yeah, it looks pretty awful, but also pretty spectacular as well, because there's nothing like it in Train Sim World, obviously. Alright, cab. Easy does it. Step 2 on the brakes. Step 3. Almost perfect stop there. Alright. So here's St. Anne's, as you can tell, pretty much the shambles, but really nicely modeled as well. Let's go have a look at that signal box. Alright. Yep, very nicely done. Abandoned by the looks of it. Alright, alright. Brakes off. And notch 7 departure again, as we are once again running behind. Next stop, Anstel and Fairhaven in 1.6 miles. So I'd say a good policy for pressing the public announcement button or G on your keyboard is 1 mile out, but that's just my opinion. Even the wiper model is pretty well done. Look at that. We won't be experiencing rain on this run now because I'm using custom weather in order to really show off this route. Trackside details are also a massive plus for me. And what I find even more staggering about this route is just genuine amazingness. Guard screen on. Guard heater. No, it's a guard heater. Is that when they started, Just Trains had no idea how to use Unreal Editor 4, and now they've come up with this, which is just amazing. All right, 1 mile out.
The next station stop is Blackpool area.
With a proper North Country accent too, which is really good. There's no signals along this section of line from Blackpool South to when it joins onto the main line from Blackpool North to Preston, because only one train can go on here at a time. That's why I haven't had any AWS alerts or something like that. Alright, step 1 on the brakes. Horn sounds brilliant too. Nicely modeled houses as well. Look at that. Like really prototypical British houses. Alright, here we go. Anstel and Fairhaven. Here we go. You can tell that this used to be a two platform station, and that there used to be 2 tracks on this line. And alright, we're 20 seconds late. I can deal with that. Alright, here we go. Typical 80s clothing on the NPCs as well. Alright. And perfect stop. Alright, let's have a look at the door animation, which is really nice. Really nice. Come on, NPCs. You're supposed to be getting on. Alright. Oh, whoops. keep forgetting I have to release the brakes every time. Right. Full throttle start. Which is, I understand you would not do that in a pacer. Next stop, Lytham in 1.2 miles. Nice smoke. Whoa. Bit of a stutter, but this route is much better optimized than, what's it? Than all of any DTG route that I could name off the top of my head, honestly. Max speed 75. Alright, we actually have a 70 speed limit in force right now, so nice. I'm just so impressed with this route. The reason I wasn't making videos along with people like the British Ace or Mega Sim or Dadrail is because unlike them, I'm not a Dovetail ambassador and so have unbiased opinions, despite whatever they say. So, I bought this route with my own money, so I can actually tell you what.
We will shortly be arriving at Lytham.
Alright, step 1, pump brakes. I should just sound the horn like that. Alright, step 2. Alright, we do have a 50 limit coming into full soon. This is the longest run you can do on the line. Blackpool South to Ormskirk. Just on time, to the second, no less. Oh, no, I should leave them on step 1. Alright. Very quickly loading up passengers here. Okay, we have to wait for another 15 seconds, but I'm going to go anyway. Notch 3 departure. Next stop, Moss Side, which is one of my personal favourite stations on the route in 2 miles. As you can tell, it's quite a quick succession of stations. You really have to bludgeon the Pacer's engine for all it's worth. You know, my PC is actually beginning to suffer because of all the nice foliage on this route. You have a 50 limit coming into force, so all of these houses next to the tracks get to hear a diesel engine rumbling through. Alright. Every so often. This is my new favorite route in Train Sim World. Give me the Pacer over and give me this route over the Niedertalbahn any day, and I know that's and I know 6 months ago, if I had said that, I would have regarded that as absolute sacrilege. But now, I'm a total convert. Just Trains have done an absolutely magnificent job of this route, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot of it on the channel, because there are so many different types of rolling stock, so many different surface variations, that there's so much that could be done. You can even see, like, the modern Pacer. This is the modern version of the Pacer. So rocketing along there. I wonder what speed this thing is actually capable of. Nope, whistle board. I love the Pacer, and there's so many different routes on Train Sim World you can run it on. You can run it on Tees Valley line, you could run it on Northern Trent Pennine, you could run it on
The next station is Moss Side.
Even West Cornwall Local. You could even run it on some of the modern routes with free road. And by the way, I cannot wait to try to sing out in a modern northern livery because that would be great. Alright, okay, throttle off. 35 limit coming up, so I'll give it step 1 on brakes. Nice hay bales. I've got this route set in July, so no autumnalness. I need to slow down now because, oh my word, I think step 3 will get us slowed down the time I have. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Might have to use the emergency brakes. Please no. Oh, perfect! Did the doors unlock themselves if you're in guard mode? No, they don't. Here's the Moss Side Railway crossing, which you have to stop for anyway in order for it to activate. I'm detecting some recycled Niedertalbahn traffic, but honestly I don't care. It makes the route look like an 80s route. Wait a second. Oh, look at this! Horse or donkey ranch. Nice! Look at the foliage detail! Oh, I'm so in love with this route. Right. We have about a minute to wait here. Don't know why the bus is going off like that. There's a fold-down seat which you can sit in if you want to. It even has its own wiper, which is pretty funny. Alright. Alright. Do have about a minute to wait, so... like the sounds. To contact British Rail, phone this number, Moss Side Crossing. Can't imagine that phone number would contact anything, because British Rail is dead and gone, but... Somewhat interesting that the track goes right over the pavement, and there's not really, like... It looks as though it's just been stuck on top of the road rather than integrated, but honestly, I don't care. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Gorgeous British countryside. So much better than East Coast Main Line, Peterborough to Doncaster. Right. Alright. Let them have a toot of the horn. Kirkham and Wesham. 2.9 miles. By that time, we'll be on the... what was it? By that time, we'll be on the main line. Not only that, but there are many types of rolling stock included with this route, but there are also a lot of layers, like stuff from West Cornwall Local, Tees Valley, Northern Trans-Pennine, and even what was it? Even Spirit of Steam, the Stanier 8F from Spirit of Steam, which is a route I have loads onto this route, which is apparently prototypical, so. Screen. I love the pacer. It is okay, wait a second. Yeah, look. Typical pacer bounce. Really nicely done. Alright, we do have a 55 limit coming into force in about half a mile. Does this work? Contact signaler part works, but other than that, sadly not. So, wait a second, let's actually go to the map. No, that's it. So, there's a bunch of stuff on this route. There's a bunch of areas on this route. So, here's Blackpool North, and then the main line goes Leighton, Poulton-le-Fide, Kirkham and Wesham, which is our next stop, Salwick, or Salic, I'm not sure, and then to Preston, where it joins onto the West Coast Main Line. So we do have a slight section of the West Coast Main Line, and we do have some AI going on the West Coast Main Line. And then the line to Ormskirk branches off and goes down to here. And then services come up from Leeds and terminate at Ormskirk. And then there's also the Blackpool South branch, which we've been going on, which is one of the densest parts of the routes in terms of stations. And then there's also this small branch from Postal Defied up to Bernese, which is mainly used by freight. Bernese is abandoned. Dark. Oh man, just look at it! The scenery! Oh! Oh! I like how the AWS has its own cover on it. That's nice touch. But I don't. Oh, we actually have a signal on the track monitor. Uh-oh. Step 2. Alright. Okay. That was close. I almost overspent there. Right. Slight stutter there, but that could be on my computer's end. I don't know. But overall, this route is insanely well optimized, so... Back up to 70. You could run this route HUDless pretty easily, but since it's my first time on the route, I want... Farm crossing. Those are, farm crossings in this area actually have a button that you could actually have a telephone which they can tell the signaler where it crossing so and so. Please stop any trains in the area. But unfortunately, those aren't modeled. But they don't really detract from the overall experience. Look at this gorgeous British countryside zooming past me. Uh-oh, 30 limit. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so oh no. Okay, now we're joining onto the main. That was my fault. That was awful. Release the brakes. Oh no. It's not releasing the brakes. Didn't rise. No. Dang it. Right, go. There's one of the unmodeled signal boxes. There's one at Blackpool North, there's one at Preston, one at Sallock, and one at St. Anne's, I'm pretty sure. So, now we'll start to see other trains as AI. But now's the time to tell you, I don't have Northern Transpennine, Tees Valley Line, or West Cornwall Local, so you won't see a lot of the, a lot of the AI's layers that can be on this route, which is kind of a shame, but there's nothing I can do about that. We do have a budget. Alright. Classic signal telling us that we have the go-ahead, and there's a color signal just up there telling us. Oh, hang on a second. What is that? Is that a 47 I see? Yes, it is. Hello, buddy. Step 1. Step 2. Yeah, it's a 47, alright. Wait a second. I just want to go into photo mode. I want to see what nameplate. There's 49 separate nameplates for the 47. This one is named Cyclops. I have not seen that one before. So here's the 47. As you can tell, new high-intensity headlamp, overall smoke engine improvements, sound improvements, the color improvements, the lot. Bit of a late stop there. Alright. Okay. No route available. I'm getting a bit tired of that buzzer, honestly, so... means... Whoa. That was weird. Off. Shut that. Sit in the seat. We have to wait for another minute. Apparently, this whole road down here, you can walk down as far as here, so you can do train spotting. That's a pretty nice feature. This whole ticket box is modeled. There's a puddle there, which actually has a reflection on it. Nice. And there's also nice trackside detail. There's also prototypical British Rail era vans and trucks like this one. Whoa. Yeah. It's great. I love this route already. Contact signaler. Is there anyone ahead of us? No route available. No, there's no one ahead of us that could be causing this signal. Unless there's someone behind us who wants to overtake. No, there isn't. Next stop, 7.5 miles, Preston. Platform... Whoops. Alright, we have the 40 limit coming out of Kirkland Wesson. Manual destination light. Love that. Does the cap light, does that switch on that fluorescent bulb up here? And that, yeah, I think it does, but we're not using that since there are no tunnels on this line. Oh, I forgot to do the public announcement for Kirkland Wesson. That was a big mistake. You click the telephone. And I love this. I love the voice he did. I love the bloke who did the nameplate, who just trains hired for doing the nameplates. Also, he also included the public announcements for the Pacer as an Easter egg. He did that for free. All right, simple 7-mile run to Preston now, which is our longest run yet. We can get up to our top speed of 75 miles an hour, which means I should probably shut this window. Actually, no, it doesn't affect me.
We will shortly be arriving at Preston.
Oh, I love the public announcements. So far, the only other route that has public announcements is the Class 385 on Rivet Games, ScotRail Express Edinburgh to Glasgow route, where you interact with the screen to get the sound announcement thing. But this one, press the button. It's just all automatic. It's really nice. Just press G on your keyboard, or if you're on console, press the telephone. Really racing along there. Had enough engine sound. Let's shut the windows. That sounds better, doesn't it? So that's grating on the ears. Let's chase after the Pacer. I don't remember what this station's... Oh, whoops. This station's name is... but there are hardly any services that stop here. Wait a minute, let's have a look at the sign. Selwick, yes, and then that's another modelled signal box. Alright. Alright. Pacer, go boom. 4 miles to Preston, not too far now. nice countryside on this road. Let's see. Right now.
We'll shortly be arriving at Preston.
Okay, let's have a look at the bounce. Yeah, look, bounce much more accentuated. Look at this. Boing, boing, boing. No wonder this thing got the nickname into Nodding Donkey. This side of the track is permanently under construction, as this was they are adding extra tracks at the time, which are now, of course, in 2023 being completed, but back in '86 were still being constructed, so that's going to be a permanent construction zone on the route, sadly. At least the construction itself is well modeled. Oh, we have step 2 on the brakes, please. Is that Preston Cathedral? If you know what church that is, please tell me in the comments, because okay, here we go! Preston Viaduct, one of my favorite places on the route. Yeah, we come out of countryside, almost immediately we're onto a viaduct over the center of town. Look at that. Preston skyline, absolutely gorgeous. Oops. 0.8 miles to Preston, 5 minutes to get there. Here we go. Here's where the West Coast mainline electrification begins. Which, yeah. I might run the Avanti West Coast Class 805, i.e. reskin of the ALNER 801 on this route. That might be fun. Whoa! A couple of pacers sitting there. That can interchange with if you have other layers. Okay, we have. That is single yellow. We're now on the West Coast Main Line, ladies and gentlemen. This is the West Coast Main Line second cameo. Whoops! In Train Sim World after its small cameo in Spirit of Steam, where it didn't have any proper AI. Oh, there's another pacer. Hello, buddy. There he goes. He's heading to Manchester. Manchester? Did it say? Here we go. Preston Station, which is really nicely modeled. This is my favorite. This is now my favorite station in Trains in the World. Alright, slight late stop, but we're going to be here for a bit. Alright. We are going to be here for a bit. There's another pacer there. Hello, buddy. Don't know where you're going. The destination boards on the AI trains actually changed, so that one's heading to Blackpool South. There's another 47 with colleagues of freight. This one's called Odin. Oh, he's a Norse god. Yeah. There, and here is, which side is that? So here's another 47, this time just with a number. There's another service. Look how busy this place is. No wonder my computer's... Ah, here's my favorite livery for the 47. Didn't think I'd see one of these today. Intercity 47. Alright. Wait a minute. There's a Preston signal box somewheres. Proper buses! era-appropriate buses. And a Royal Mail depot with really nicely modeled Ford Transits. Nice. Oh, I think I recognize. Yeah, these wagons and this brake van are off Spirit of Steam. That's interesting. There's a Preston signal box somewheres. Where are you, buddy? It's not here. Alright, let's go to the other side of the station. British Rail, taxi. Oh, there goes the Intercity 47. See you later. No sign of that signal box. Maybe I was wrong. Preston is a great place to do train spotting. Is there a signal box this way? Oh, here's the Class 08 running its engine, and 247s. Yeah, no signal box. Maybe it's at, maybe it's over here at this junction. No. There goes, so the West Coast Main Line goes up there. That's the line to Blackpool. Okay, let's get out and have a look around. So there's the train to Blackpool South. He's probably going to be here for a bit. Platform 2. Oh. Here is our route map. PIS screens are period appropriate and work. Nice. Oh man. My computer is struggling with this. I'm getting like 30 frames. But then I don't have that powerful a computer, so. Here's the interior. This is for the Skipper and the Provincial Pacers. If you have the orange Pacer, it's actually a blue interior. Yeah, differing interiors. Nice. Second man's seat, which you can sit in. I just heard a horn. I just heard a 47 horn. The AI trains use the horn. Suspect there's a 47 that 47 on the right is departing. Alright, we actually still have a bit to go. There's, oh yeah, look, there he goes. That's the 47 is even Preston Station is nicely done. Even the parking lot is nicely done. Oh, there goes another. There goes, yeah, that 47. No Pendolino AI, sadly, but of course that isn't prototypical for this era. So, clock which works. Nice. Rail Drive Eurocar that rental there with a period appropriate computer. Look at that. And up here, oh my word, there's like a whole thoroughfare with NPCs spawning in. And there's like, oh wow, there's a roundabout in front of Preston. Okay, I'm just geeking out at the moment here, guys. Alright, let's... Alright, we have 30 seconds till we go. Let's get these doors shut and locked. Let's get the interior sounds of the doors closing. Nice. Do have a red signal, and we are now moving because there aren't any brakes holding us back. Okay. See you later, Preston. You do have a 30 limit. Okay. I'm glad to see the OHLE is actually the old rendering. That's great because I hated the new one. New rendering. Alright. So we're actually going to be going along the West Coast Main Line for a bit. Oh, we do have a 30 limit coming into force. Yeah, just in time there. Are there any AI trains along this section? Yep. AWS is going to be after me in a second. Alright, go via location, signal RD14 at 3.3 miles. Okay. US giving me. Racer sounds great while coasting too. Here we go. Here comes the junction. It actually gets you down to 20. So 30 and then 20 almost immediately after that. Don't know why it's giving. Don't know why I have a single yellow. Oh, hang on a second. What do I see? It is another 47. This is a very slow junction here. Across the points at 20 miles an hour. And then across the points again at 20 miles an hour. Actually, on a pretty steep grade here, 0.8%. Where does this line go? This line, these two tracks to the left loop under and around and off the map. Oh, sad. Alright, we have a 60 limit coming into force now. The signal buzzer has a nice sound to it as well. And even the fan is nicely colored. Like, come on. No, everyone loves little Easter eggs, don't they?
The next stop is Croston.
Croston is the next stop, according to the public announcement bloke. I know I'm not from around here and that I don't have a proper North Country accent, but I love this route anyway. Despite me not being a local. Nice trackside detailing. Okay. Really good bounce. Love it. Boing, boing. It's like you're going over it's like you're riding a ship over some exceptionally hefty seas. Alright, signal RD14 in 1.7 miles. Until then, no speed limit changes. No changes at all. Oh, look at that scenery! That is so nice! I love the immersion. Immersion on some routes gets ruined by the poor scenery. I'm looking at you, Great Western Express, but yeah. on this route, no one can complain about the scenery detail. This is Just Train's first foray into Unreal Edit, using the Unreal Editor in Trains World, but I'd say they've blasted even the Niedertal one out of the water, let alone crappy dovetail routes like East Coast Main Line. Uh-oh. Step 3 on the brakes. Contact signaler, please. No route available. Is there anyone? No. Well, I couldn't get past it because there isn't a crossing loop. Right, so it's currently 11:45. I'm expected to get to Ormskirk by 12:04. Alright, I want to sneak past this because that is a red signal, and that's also a disused station. Wait a minute, what is the station? This is Croston. Oh, okay. Okay. Signal has changed. Okay. Here we go. Nice little rural station here. Midge Hall Token Exchange. Oh! What? What is this? This isn't a station. Do I have to get a token from this bloke? Oh, so, okay. I didn't know that was in the route. So basically, I just now exchanged a token with this guy. That gives me permission to go onto this section of line. Okay. I didn't even know that was there. Honking horn. Honking horn in appreciation, and off we get. Thanks, bloke. Nice set of greenhouses there, really nicely done.
We will shortly be arriving at Croston.
2.6 miles to Croston, not too far now. The stations on this section of line are actually pretty spread out, I'd say. Wait a second, where's the map? So we've got, we're here, approximately here. I don't know why the marker's there. We've got Croston, Rufford, Groscoff Junction, and Ormskirk. Where if we were going to Leeds, you then need to change trains as well. Apparently, Just Trains were working on this route for 18 months. That was back in the Trains in World 2. Trains in World 2 era. Now it's Trains in World 4. I can't believe how much good job they've done on this route. And they said they were going to be doing post-release patches. That I actually genuinely believe. For one thing, there's no rail driver support. It's one thing that they apparently just slipped their minds. Which I understand. Probably anyone uses a rail driver these days. Like me, a lot of people just use mouse and keyboard or controller. I use mouse and keyboard, by the way. Got downward grades, I'd say we have to scale back to notch 2. Streaking. Work.
We'll shortly be arriving at Croston.
it doesn't layer onto the Tees Valley line because DTG would have to make some major changes on there, and no, they're not going to do those. This unit also doesn't couple to, say, the Class 158 Sprinter from what was it? Midland Mainline, Skyhook Games Midland Mainline, because again, Skyhook Games would have to make some major changes. Sad. All right, here we go. Croston coming up. Step 3 on the brakes. That was abrupt. Alright. There we go. Croston Station. Nice flower details. Why are you walking that way? Okay, thank you. Wait a minute. Yeah, I spy an information board. Oh, but we have to leave. Never mind. See ya. You can't go. Oh no, I wish I hadn't hit the emergency brake. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Next stop, Rufford, platform 1 in 2.6 miles. We've got Rufford, Boscombe Junction, and there are no signals. Was aboard. What did we have to do, ladies and gentlemen? Apparently this unit was designed in real life to have a high level of interchangeability with Leyland National buses, which are then extremely prevalent. So, it's actually, this is the only unit I know which is actually, the majority of it is an actual bus. Which makes sense if you want to keep things cheap and cheerful, like what they've done with this, like what British Rail did with this unit. I also love the weathering on this. Scratch marks everywhere. Oh yeah. Love it. Farm crossing. 0.8 miles to Rufford. What's aboard? Got a 15 limit coming into force in about a mile. Is that signal? No, it's for the other way. Most complete simulation of any pacer there has ever been in any simulator, I think. Armstrong Powerhouse came close with their new 2.0 pack that they released just like a month ago, but this goes above and beyond that. And it's just absolutely amazing. Step 3, we have to slow down now. We've got a signal telling us to go. Slowed down just a tad too early, but here we go. We are running slightly late, but I don't care. Okay. Yay, it's a gated crossing. I love those. Alright. Alright, here is Rufford. Come on, gated crossing. You going to open? Is there anything you can interact with it so you can this? Don't play on our lines. Railways can be dangerous. If you like feeding birds, buy a budgie. The feeding of birds on this station is both a nuisance and discomfort to fellow passengers. It's also a health hazard. Please don't feed the pigeons. Somewhat sus signs. That's interesting. Alright. Alright. Burskov Junction in 2.9 miles. Is there a sander? No, there isn't. I want to see the signal change, though. Whoops, that was a giant mistake. I forgot the 15 limit was still in effect. Yeah, of course. I probably will not get a platinum medal today. Only 2 stops to go now. Burskov Junction and Hoopskirk. Wait a second. Is that a houseboat? Where is it? So if we come over... Yay! It's a canal! With a proper lock and houseboats modelled! That's so cool! There's something similar to this on Northern Transpennine, but as I don't have that, this is so nice. Look at this! This is so nice! Like, this is detail that goes above and beyond anything Dovetail Games has ever produced. Maybe like Nachwerke Dresden. That's a cool screenshot right there. Houseboat with Pacer in background. Alright. I think they're in the process of dismantling the second track back in '86, so... AWS button has an interesting sound, doesn't it? I also like how you can't mess with the AWS unless you lift up this cover. So we've got Burskov Junction, which is here, and then Ormskirk down here. So, about... not too much farther to go. Look at Pacer bounce. I'm seriously impressed by that. It like, actually goes beyond the Armstrong Powerhouse's bounce. Oh, we just went over that canal, and there's more houseboats. Over the tracks.
What will be arriving at Thurston Junction?
Get up to some pretty high speeds on this line. Is that... Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, it's a tractor. I thought it was like some sort of weird castle ruins thing. Haha. Step 2. Abandoned spur line. Where does that go? I'm just getting out photo mode all the time. Goes off into wherever that is. Off there somewhere. Canal again. Oh, okay. We just went over a line. That spur line is abandoned. Almost exactly on time. Buzzer. Didn't hear that. First Junction. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. So if we go back, all the way back here, here's the spur line. Go off here, and then it used to join onto this line here. Which, if you could tell me what this line is, I'd be greatly appreciative. If you could actually tell me. Alright, we're running about 20 seconds late. Next stop, and final stop, Woolskirk. 2.5 miles. We have 4 minutes to get there. Nowadays, I think since the Pacer's been retired, I think you have 158 sprinters in northern livery running up and down here. Back then, it was this Pacer running up and down. When this route was leaked about 6 months back, I was initially quite skeptical that this route would actually be a good one, because it was just back then, what was leaked was Blackpool North to Preston, none of the branches, and I was like, that's not enough line, that isn't worth it. But then when Traceable 4 came out, Just Trains also did their announcement of the total route as well, and I was seriously impressed, and I was like, I have to get this when it comes out, and I have. Nice. Is that Quarry Works or Landfill Works or something? Yeah. Nicely modeled anyway.
The next stop is Ormskirk, where this service ends.
He added where this service ends. We have 60 limit and 50, and then a 15 limit coming into force.
We will shortly be arriving at Ormskirk, where this service ends.
Limit force now. AWS, even though there's no signal. Why was the AWS going off? That's bonkers, there's no signal. And step 1 on brakes. Step 2, brakes. I almost stopped there. Here we go. Ormskirk, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Oh man, Ormskirk is nice and lovely too. Look at that. Open doors and tail lights on. Alright. Shut down the cab. AWS. Off. Don't know where the service is going next, so I won't change the destination blind. Alright, let's get the guard panel open. Nicely modeled parking lot. That's a very interesting moustache you have there, sir. What I'm going to do, basically, is shut all the doors. Will that shut all of them? Come on. Oh, I forgot the panel lock. That's the first time I've ever entered a surface outside of a train. Platinum medal, despite my speeding. Nicely done. Oh, wow. Look at the level of XP I'm getting. Alright, let's go back to free roam. Right, I don't know where you're going next. Destination blind hasn't changed yet. Let's have a look around Ormskirk, shall we? So, you might see third rail here. That's for electrified services terminating here. You would get on a pacer. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. Golf bag collectible. Preston PN. Little bardic lamp that you would get in a 47. Interesting. Can you walk out? You can. I can just imagine myself, like, right here taking pictures of the pacer from like that. And that, I think, is where we're going to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.